Hi, Green Belts. It is week 35, I believe, 35A, and we're starting the warm-up. We're just jumping right into it today. It's not stripe test or pre-test or anything, just a normal day. So, today we're going to do a warm-up with a bingo card, like the end of last week. I won't do this later this week. Just going to do this today because I find it interesting. Every one we get, I'm going to shade it in with this pink crayon thing. And that'll be that. Every free space is whatever you want. After that, we are going to do a quick focus thing that we're going to end up doing twice. And as well as learning party perform, putting it all together. And that should be that, pretty much. Oh, and do a scream sticks. We'll do a scream sticks today, too. So, now I want you to take your die. Or, not your... Whoa, I'm going to take my die and roll it onto my bingo card. I landed on nothing. Man, it keeps rolling off. Ah, we landed on 5 push-ups. Right there. It says 5 push-ups. So, I want you to do 5 push-ups. I want you to focus on doing the best push-ups you can. Cool? 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 5 push-ups. Ready? I roll again. Something just flew over the light. 5 tuck jumps. If you don't know what tuck jump is, you jump like a bunny hop, but bring your knees up to your chest. Or as high as you can. 5 tuck jumps. If you guys can't tell, today I am recording in the dark because it got dark earlier than I anticipated. And it's nice out, so I'm still going outside. It feels like summer instead of November, but that's okay. Alright, 5 tuck jumps. We got 2 done already. I roll again. Let's get something fun this time. It missed. That's no fun. That's no fun. Ah! 5 axe kicks. Right there. 5 axe kicks. Let me see him. Try to do 5 on each side if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Now we roll. Yet again. Aha! 10 chop punches. Right here. Boop. So, chop, punch. That's 1. Chop, punch. About 5 on each side. That's okay. You don't have to do 10 on each side. That's mean. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Whoa, we're only doing 10. 10. Nice. Here we go. We roll. Man, I missed. This is way harder than hell. 5 side kicks. 5 side kicks. You can do 5 on each side if you want an extra challenge, but you don't have to. 5 side kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 5 side kicks. High 5. Boom. That was weird because the pen was in my hand. It made my hand look weird. That's okay. 5 side kicks. Drop my dice. Let's see. It fell off. It fell off again. I'm really not good at this today, guys. Aha! 10 sit-ups. 10 sit-ups. I want you to do these ones as fast as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. In case you're wondering, we have done 6 things on our bingo board. I think we're going to do 10. Only 4 more. Ready? Let's try to get a free space this time. Nope, not a free space. 10 bicycles. A bicycle is like a crunch. You lean back halfway, and you move your feet like you're riding a bicycle. So I'm just going to count down. You have to do that for 10 seconds. Are you ready? Get set. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. You can stop now. Let's see what we're going to get this time. Man, it fell off. Man, it fell off. Man, guys. That's one we already did. Aha! Free space. You guys get to free space. Anything you would like. Anything karate related. You have 20 seconds. Ready? Anything you want. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, guys. Only 2 more. Ready? Man, it fell off. Guys. Okay. 10 half moves, big chops. You don't know what that is? Chop like that. When I chop with the inside of our hand, I call it a half moose, big chop, because when I teach us the tigers this kind of chop, we go half a moose, big chop. If you do your forearm, please don't go half moose, big chop. But it's way easier to learn that way. So just chop like that. Ready? 10 of them. You can do 5 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. And now we roll. Last one. Last one. That's something we already did. Aha! Another free space right here. 20 seconds to do anything karate related you would like. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. So that's all for our warm-up. This, you're wondering, I'm not like completely making this stuff up. I promise I actually wrote it down. So, now that we're warmed up, I have something I want you to do that I did with a lot of my classes this week, or last week, I guess. So I want you guys to do it too. Here's how it works. You are going to, I'm going to place it down so you can see what I'm doing. This is lower than I wanted to, but it works. You are going to pick up one leg like this and balance. But first thing you have to do is you're going to stare at a wall. And I want you to pick one spot on that wall, and I want you to balance like this. I'm going to give you 45 seconds. If your foot touches the ground at all, I'm trusting that you use honesty here. Okay? If your foot touches the ground, even if you dress like this real quick, that still counts. If your foot touches the ground, you have to do sit-ups until those 45 seconds are up. If you last the whole time, that's okay, but you're going to see the point in a minute. So, I'm going to give you 45 seconds. No, let's make it a minute, just in case I get some really good balancers out there. I'm going to give you a minute. I want you to see how long you last. Got it? Find one spot on your wall, one thing that won't move, and you're going to focus on that. And just focus on it for those as long as you can. Ready, set, go. Alright guys, so sit down with me again. We are going to talk about why you might have fallen over. Okay, hopefully you will fall over in the time. Not hopefully, but it does make this easier. Now I want you to think. Anytime you wobbled or fell over, were you completely focused on that one spot? Think about it. Were you? Were you 100% focused? Because I know, personally, if I am trying to balance and I think about anything but one spot I'm looking at, I will fall over every single time. My brain will start to wander, and that's why I have horrible balance, because I don't have amazing focus. So, you guys, I've noticed, every time I do this, every time someone wobbles, it's because their brain wandered. Now, if your brain wanders, that's okay. I'm not judging you or anything. But I want you to notice that. Next time we'll be able to get better, right? Because we know what happens and we know why. That makes sense? So, at the end of class, we're going to do this again. And I want you to try to focus even more that time. Now, what you really think? Did you unfocus? If you didn't unfocus, part of balance is also your oblique strength and if whether or not you're moving around or anything. But if you didn't lose focus, that's all right. But I found that that's half the time that we lose balance. All right, so now we are going to work on your form. So I'm going to move the camera higher, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, don't mind the teddy bear shot. I used that for another video I recorded. But here's the deal, guys. Here's how we're going to practice your form. I'm first going to show you moves facing you, and I'm going to say what leg or hand I'm using, and then I'm going to face this way, so you can do it with me. All right? First time I do it facing you, you don't have to do it at all. Deal? So, it's just so you can see the moves better than me turned around. I'm going to take a knee with my right knee down, and I'm going to do hammer fists with my right hand, which is the end of part A. All right? I'm going to stand up and get into a cross stance with my right foot forward, my left foot back. And I'm going to take this hand, half a moose, big chop. This is part of what we practiced last week, all right? Now we're going to unwind, just like we did last week, and this hand's going to chop, just like the other one did. So I'm going to do that one more time. Take a knee, hammer fist, cross stance, front hand chop, untwist, back hand chop. Remember when we twist, when we're here, we want to point to the front first, and then point to the side. We don't want to point to the back, and then over here, or we just get super tangled up. Here and here. If you get tangled doing that, you have to switch your feet. That's how you know. We're here, and we chop. Now, we're going to look to the back, and we're going to take this hand towards the back, which is our left hand. And we're going to get into a super awesome neutral bow, and we're going to chop towards the back, just like this. Chop. Chop, and then we're going to twist into our forward bow, which looks like this. Front knee's bent, back knee's straight. Our front knee is our left knee. And we're going to take our right hand and punch. We're going to do all that again, and I'm going to turn around so you can do it with me. Ready? Take a knee, hammer fist. Cross stance. Chop. Unwind. Chop. Chop. Punch. Nice. Now I'm going to face this way. Ready? Take a knee. Our right knee's on the ground, and our right hand's into our hammer fist. Now we're going to jump up into our cross stance. We usually jump into the cross stance, but I'm doing it super slow. Our right foot is in front, our left foot's in back. We're going to take our left hand, half a moose, big chop. Unwind, half a moose, big chop in our horse stance, and we're chopping with our right hand. To the back, we're going to get in our neutral bow, which is like a guard stance. Our left hand is going to chop, and then we're going to rotate into a forward bow, and our front hand's going to punch. One more time, ready? Take a knee, hammer fist. Cross stance, chop. Unwind, chop. To the back, chop, and punch. Alright, so, in case this is helpful, I'm going to put in what I did last month with the piece of the form. I'm going to do one move, and then I'm going to say what it is. Make sense? So, if that doesn't help you, you can skip ahead. I'm going to do it twice. That way the first time, if you want, you can just look at it, and the second time, you can do it with me. Deal? Okay, here we go. Alright guys, so now I'm going to practice with you, and I think we're going to add 2 more moves. Deal? So, ready? Just like we did before, I'm going to face this way. Take a knee, hammer fist. Ready? Jump into that cross stance. Right leg front, left leg back. Left leg, chop, unwind. Right hand chop. We're in that super awesome horse stance. Towards the back, chop, twist and punch. Alright, one more time, then we're going to add a few more moves. Ready? Because I think you guys can do it, right? If you can't, don't worry about it. If you are like completely, your brain is frozen right now, which happens to me a lot. If your brain's completely frozen, don't worry. Next week we're going to go over it all anyway. And I'll go over all of this before we add any more. So if you need to do that then, that's okay too. So we're going to take a knee, right knee down, right hand hammer fist, jump into our cross stance, chop, unwind, chop, chop, punch. Now we're going to add some more. Tap that back leg, which is our right leg. It's going to step behind our left leg. Do that one more time. Behind, we're going to chop up, and then with our front hand, this right now is our back hand, because we're facing the back, and it is my left hand. We're going to chop up, and with our right hand, we're going to chop down. This is what the chop down looks like. Boom, like that. I'm going to do it one more time facing this way, then I'll do it facing you. If the facing you confuses you, that's okay. It's just so you can see the front moves better. You don't have to do it with me. So, facing this way, take a knee, hammer fist down, chop, 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 punch, chop up, chop down. Nice job, guys. High five. Boom. Now, I'm going to do it one more time facing you. Ready? Maybe 2 times facing you. If you already got that, try to do it without looking at me. So, take a knee, hammer fist down, jump into that cross stance, chop, unwind, chop, chop to the back, punch to the back, chop our back leg, that's our right leg, step behind, our left hand chops up, turn towards the front, and just turn your head like this, and our right hand chops down. Nice job, guys. So, we are going to play a focus game, alright? I'm not going to do this with you. You're going to get in that cross stance we just practiced, our right leg back, our left leg forward. And every time I say up, you have to do that chop up. And every time I say down, you have to do that chop down. Are you ready? Up. Nice. Down. Nice. Remember, they're with different hands. So one faces the front, one faces the back. Up. Down. Down. Up. 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 Down. Down. Up. Do you think I can make it harder now? So now, if I say, so we got down, up, I'm going to show you. So we're with our right leg forward, our left leg back. Sorry. Right leg back, left leg forward. Up and down. If I say front, I want you to half moves big chop facing the front. And if I say back, I want you to half moves big chop facing the back. Got it? So ready? Up. Do it with me. Up. Down. Front. Back. Think you can do it? We gotta use our focus. Ready? Up. Down. Down. Up. Back. Front. Front. Back. Down. Up. Front. Front. Up. Back. Back. Down. Up. Front. Back. Nice job, high five. If that completely blew your brain up, that's okay. It's not like I'm going to make you do that for stripe test or anything. So, now that we got that, we have to practice our form. And I'm going to tell you how. Ready? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to do one move at a time. So, I want you to start here. Then, all you're going to do is take a knee down. And sit back up. Then you're going to do 2 moves. Take a knee down, jump, cross stance, chop. Then we start over. Take a knee down, jump, cross stance, chop, unwind, chop. That's 3. Now we're going to do 4. Boom, chop, chop, chop. Now we're going to do 5. Boom, chop, 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 chop. And then we have to do 6. We're at this, and the 7 like that. You got it? So that's what I want you to do. You're going to do that once. You're going to do the whole form once, just like that. And then I want you to do the form all together, just part B, all together 2 times. Got it? So we do 1 move, and then 2 moves, and then 3 moves, 4, 5, 6, 7, once. And then we do the whole thing, all that, twice. Got it? I'll give you 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. Alright guys, hopefully you have your scrimmage sticks now. We are going to learn the end of the bottom of the 6 set. And then we're going to do something that I did with some of my classes last week, where we're kind of sparring with our scrimmage sticks. So, first I want you to start here. Last week we did strike, hug, strike. Now we're going to add one more. This hand's going to come up, so it's ready, and this hand's going to strike back down. And it's going to pop back up, so ready? It's going to go down, hug, down, up, strike, up, down, hug, down, up, strike, up, down, hug, down, up, strike, up. Got it? So flowy, it looks like this. We're striking hard this week. We're focusing on striking hard. So, by the way, before we even move on any further, we are working on teamwork. So, this week we're working on how there's no I in team. I'm sure you've all heard that saying a million times. There's no I in team. There's no I in team. But do you know what it means? So, you know if you spell team, T-E-A-M, there is no I, obviously. But when we say that saying, we mean that you can't focus on you when you're in a team. You can't only think about yourself, you have to think about everyone else in the team. Alright? We're not only focusing on what we can get done and how we can do it, we're focusing on getting the whole team's goal. Achieving the whole team's goal. So if you're on a basketball team and you're the only person shooting any hoops, let's say you get 5 points. Do you think your team itself, the whole team, if you only focus on you, so you yourself got the ball and shot, you ignored the rest of your team, do you think you could get so many more points if you focused on the rest of your team and everybody got a chance to shoot? Probably, right? You can only get it in so many times. So that's teamwork. After we go over our scrimmage set a few more times, I'm going to have you teach it to someone else in your house. You're going to work together, and here's how you're going to do it. You are not only going to focus on the I in team, you are going to not only focus on getting through it yourself, but you're also going to focus on your grown-up helping you, or whoever you're doing it with. Or helping your grown-up. Your grown-up is going to help you by making sure you stay on task, and making sure you know your scrimmage set, because the best way to know if you know something is to teach it to someone, whether or not you knew that. If you can teach it to someone, you know it's so much better than if you could just do it on your own. Does that make sense? Alright, so we're going to go over it a few more times, and then I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that, okay? Maybe a minute and a half. We'll do a minute and a half. Start here, ready? Strike low, hug, strike, up, strike, over. Make sense? Strike, hug, strike, and it comes all the way up. This one underneath strikes low and then pops back up. So it's like bouncing off instead of flowing through. No follow through there, just boom, boom. Okay? Now let's do it again. Strike low, hug, strike, up, strike, back. Strike, hug, strike, up, strike, back. Strike, hug, strike, up, strike, back. Strike, hug, strike, up, strike, back. So now I'm going to give you a minute to practice it with your grown-up, okay? Or anyone else in your house who doesn't already know it. It can't be like your older red belt sibling who already knows it. It has to be someone who doesn't know it. I know you don't live alone, so there has to be someone. Ready? Get set, go. Alright guys, hopefully you did that. Now we're going to do that drill I was telling you about. We're going to practice our head strikes and our knee strikes. If you didn't know, if you're doing down here, you're striking towards the knee. So, you're going to get in your right stance like this. You're going to take the screw and stick in the back, and you're going to strike the head, and pull it back in. This one's going to strike down low. Ready? Head, low. Here, head, low. Here, head, low. Nice. Now we're going to do it on the other side. Ready? Back hand strikes the head, front hand strikes low. Ready? Head, low. Head, low, head, low. Now we're going to add in some of our sparring concepts. So, what happens if you don't keep your hands up? You get hit in the head. So we don't have to keep our hands up like this, though. It's a little silly. We keep our hands up like this. They can't hit us in the head, right? So ready? Head, bring our hand back, and low. Head, low. Head, low. Nice. Now we're going to take even more. We're going to work on our shuffling. So, I want you to stay looking at the camera or the screen and shuffle back, head, low, and now I want you to turn and look this way, and shuffle all the way back. It's like they're moving towards you, and now we're going to use our other hand. Since we turned our head, we switch stance, head, low. Ready? Look towards the camera, shuffle, head, head, low, shuffle, look, head, low, shuffle, head, low, shuffle, head, low. One more time. Shuffle, head, low, shuffle, head, low. Now we're going to take it up a notch. Are you ready? We're going to add even more. This time, instead of just going head and pull it back, we're going to go head, hug, like this. Head, hug, low, whoa, low, up. So ready? Instead of going low hug, we're going low up. Like in the strike we learned today, where we go low up. Okay? So guard stance. Your back hand strikes the head and you hug. This hand strikes low and bounces back up. I'm going to bring both of them back up. So ready? Here. Head hug. Low, up, and back. Okay. Ready? We're going to shuffle. Stare at the camera and shuffle this way. Head, hug, low, up. Pull back up, look away, shuffle, shuffle. Head, hug, back, down, up. And here. Look at the camera, shuffle, shuffle. Head, hug, down, up, shuffle, shuffle. Look away. So look in here. Head, hug, low, up. Shuffle. This way now. Whoa. Head, hug, low, up. So, here's the deal, guys. Why might this be useful? Now, I want you to think for a second. Why am I making you do this? You're not going to spar with a scream stick. So, why am I making you do this? How about, because do you think if an attacker attacked you and there happened to be a big stick nearby, this could be useful? Do you think you can do the same strike? Head, knee? Yeah, what about, do you think you would do this open hand in sparring like this? Head, knee, or head, knee, or head, knee, or head you might kick towards the knee because your arms aren't as long as your scream sticks? Your scream sticks, your weapons, are just an extension of your arm. That's what we say all the time. If you think of it as something that's not like you, that's not part of you, it's going to look really weird. But it's just an extension of your arm. All the strikes you can do with a weapon, you can do open hand. And all the strikes you can do open hand, you can do with a weapon. So, basically the concept of this is, another question for you. If I was swinging towards your head with one of these, do you think this could help? Yeah? Is that the same as in a sparring match when someone throws a back fist and you throw your hands up? It's the same thing? Yes. They all combine, guys. So, that was what we worked on for our scream sticks today. And now we're going to do the balance thing one more time. Remember how we did that at the beginning of class? Yeah, we're going to do it again. So, I'm just going to copy and paste it. I want you, this time though, to try and get more. Now that we just practiced on focusing all class, you should be better at focusing, and I want you to focus even more. And now that you know why you might tip over, you can fix it. Alright? Ready, set, go. Alright guys, so that's all for today. I hope you learned something and you had a fun class. Hopefully you did something fun or you enjoyed something about it or you learned something new. I hope you guys have an amazing week and I'll see you real soon. Oh, and with that balance thing, I hope you got farther. Did you get farther? Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. 2 claps. Nice job. Now, I hope you have an amazing week and I'll see you guys real soon. Make sure to comment or post something of you doing your form. Bye.